American Airlines furloughing 19,000 employees, and Spirit Aerosystems announcing plans to close their McAllister facility. Spirit blames the closure on the downturn in commercial aviation during the global pandemic. They say the grounding of the 737 MAX planes also played a role. Now, the company plans to move the work currently done in McAllister to the Tulsa and Wichita facilities, as well as with some regional suppliers. Spirit says they're committed to working with their McAllister employees and the community through this transition. No word yet on how many jobs will be impacted by that closure.
Well, American Airlines furloughed 19,000 employees all across the country today. It's a big hit to workers right here in Tulsa, where the company employs nearly 6,000 Oklahomans. 2 Works for You's Mason Morrow is live with the impact this will have on one worker. Mason.
Yeah, that's right. I'm out here in front of American Airlines maintenance facility at Tulsa International Airport. It happens to be the company's largest maintenance facility of its kind in the country. Now, they actually just announced a project to expand the facility back in February. It's going to be $500 million. I spoke with one employee who was brought in for that project, and now he's being told by the airline that he's furloughed.
We're all trying to stay positive.
Chris Gutierrez says that's all he can do after finding out he's one of the 19,000 furloughed by American Airlines.
Who comes in last is actually, unfortunately, the first one to go.
Gutierrez moved to Tulsa from Oklahoma City in March after American Airlines announced a $550 million investment into its Tulsa maintenance base. The $500 million project to construct a new wide-body capable hangar and base support building. Gutierrez was one of 600 employees brought into work in the facility.
There's a very big number of us that actually got impacted by being brought in, moved down here, and unfortunately, only a few months later, we're kind of getting told, hey, we can't keep you much longer, and it's unfortunate.
Gutierrez tells 2 Works for You 170 employees working at the maintenance base were put on furlough by American after CARES Act funding expired on Thursday. He says coworkers from Florida, Arizona, and Texas are left wondering what they're supposed to do. Wait around until they're brought back or return home and find other work.
A lot of these guys and ladies actually unfortunately had to pay the expense to get down here and unfortunately get the furlough. So a lot of them are trying to go back home because there's no certainty of when we'll be returning to work.
Gutierrez is in positive spirits, taking the furlough in stride. Crossing his fingers, he gets the call to return to the hangar.
We're trying to get everything in high hopes to hopefully get back and return.
Now, Gutierrez himself wasn't able to tell me if the project here at the facility will be put on hold or if it will be delayed at all, but I did speak with a spokesperson from American Airlines, and they tell me in an email, we remain committed to the new wide-body capable hangar and base support building, but these projects aren't part of our current improvement work. The timing of those projects continues to be reviewed, end quote. And as for Gutierrez, he says this door may have closed, but another one has opened. He plans to go back to trade school and get his certification as an electrician. Reporting live in Tulsa, Mason Morrow, 2 Works for You.